to the rock style.
Hey everyone, this is B from NYC here on location actually at CITYLINE Pizza. I'm getting something to eat here because you know what, it's too nice of weather to stay inside. So, as you can see behind me actually, on the wall here on the outside of CITYLINE Pizza over at CITYLINE, between, it's actually the Rio Grande between Brooklyn and Queens, but we're on the Brooklyn side of the street. Behind me, as you can see, we have a Stone Cold here with the WWF symbols. I don't know if we can get rid of those, but on the wall here we have Rocky Marciano as well as Bruno Sammartino. So, with regards to Tough Enough this past Monday, I have to say that I'm not surprised at all that Rima was eliminated. I'm actually just surprised that they wound up having it be just the one. But in retrospect, I think that it was the right choice because seeing her in her one-on-one with Bill, it really showed that her body just was not going to take this well. And you know what? Just because your body can't take the strenuous training doesn't mean that there's not going to be a place for you in WWE. I mean, for Christ's sake, Lillian Garcia, she was just as much a part of the WWE family as anyone else on that roster, and she was the ring announcer with a hell of a set of pipes. So, you know what? I think we can safely assume that we're going to be seeing Rima again, so I wish you loads of luck, and we're sorry to see you go, but you know what? At least you can say that you tried. And you didn't quit. Make note of that. You didn't quit. Now, with regards to the skills challenge, Martin, congratulations. This is the second episode in a row where you've beaten Luke in the skills challenge. Now, I have to say, Luke, there's a reason for everyone's reaction towards you this past Monday, and that is because despite the fact that each wrestler is trying to do their best to make sure that they win the match, whether it be just the regular stipulations or whether or not you're trying to get a title, it is a team effort because there's two of you in that ring. And if you're busy showboating and trying to outshine the person that you're wrestling, how are you going to notice, how the person's landing or how you're catching them, or what is it exactly that's happening in that ring? You need to pay attention. You need to be able to make it so that it is a team effort. Granted, it's two individuals trying to get a match won for themselves, but you know what? If you're not careful and you're not paying attention to what the other person's doing, someone's going to get hurt. So maybe it's best that you leave the trying to outshine the person out of this. If you want to outshine the person, you know what? That's what promos are for. For Christ's sake, have fun with that. Have fun with it. Point out their flaws. Point out their stupidity. Point out their ignorance. But just be aware, they're going to do the same thing right back to you. And you know what? Martin, he pretty much just did exactly what the trainers were asking to do. He wasn't trying to, do anything extravagant. He was just following directions, plain and simple. And that, in turn, is what got him to win. So, you need to really show a bit of showmanship. Because if you don't, I guarantee you're not going to get respect in that locker room. And a lot of these guys in the locker rooms, I can probably safely assume that most of them probably don't like someone else in the locker room, but they have respect for them because of what they do in the ring, because of the fact they take care of each other in the ring. And they know what it takes. They know what it's about in that ring. Once the bell goes, they know that they have to rely on the other person to make sure that they know what they're doing, that they're paying attention, so that neither themselves or the person that they're wrestling gets hurt. So just keep that in mind. Now, the four guys to really pay attention to now, I have to say, are Martin, Luke, Jeremiah, and Andy. You guys, you four really stepped it up, and I'm very proud of all four of you. Now, with regards to the women, you girls really, Christina and Evelise, you guys really need to step up your game. I'm sorry, there's really there's a lot riding on you guys because of the fact you're women. You need to be able to handle what the training is going to be. Rima, I know for a fact that if her body was a little bit more uh, was structured in the way that would be able to handle the training a lot better, she would be outshining the both of you out of the water. And it's because of the fact she has that ambition and that heart that really has Stone Cold respecting her as well as everyone else in that house. And she shattered that whole image of beauty queen. So you know what, ladies, Trish is doing all she can, but you guys also need to meet her halfway. I have no doubt that you'll do whatever it takes. Just, be aware that you guys, a lot's expected of you guys because you are women and you need to be able to let people know that you're able to handle this kind of thing. Because if you're not, then once again, you don't belong in the business. And I see that potential in you guys. So just, keep up keep up the good work. Now, that is my thoughts for the day. Oh, and also, by the way, the fact that Bret Hart came as the special guest. Oh my god. I had to drop what I was doing because seeing that man in the ring, I mean, the last time I saw him and Stone Cold in the ring, wow, I can't even imagine how it must have felt for those two being in the ring again with each other, standing right next to each other. Anyways, that's my take for this week. So tune in next week for Tough Enough as well as The Rocks Pile. And I will see you later. This is B from NYC. Catch you later.